What's your explanation to yourself or to others, to me, about why you just started telling these lies?
There is no explanation here for lying.
People don't do things without some payoff, and they certainly don't do things in a pattern without a payoff. What's your payoff for this? What did you get out of it? You said it wasn't about the money, so what was it about?
Attention seeking.
Did it make you feel more heroic? Did it make you feel more interesting, more exciting? What was it?
I would go with interesting and exciting.
Uh-huh. Did you feel like you were a boring individual otherwise?
I wouldn't define myself as boring, but yeah.
Well, you felt the need to embellish your story, who you were.
Yes, sir.
What was it that made you feel like you needed to embellish?
I've always been struggling in the past. Grew up with a lot of siblings in the family. I grew up with 8 siblings, and having attention divided up into 8 was always hard. I guess I never got attention, and I was trying to make up for it somehow, which is no excuse for my behavior. I want to make that clear.
Now, you disputed some of the things that have been said. You say that you never asked Travis to start a GoFundMe page.
That's correct, sir. The GoFundMe page was set up by a church lady.
Travis says that you really begged him to set this up.
That's incorrect, sir.
Shortly after Akaika died, Mike, you had asked me to set up a GoFundMe account. You but appreciated the attention that the In Search of Akaika, that post got. I had repeatedly said, why don't you set it up yourself? And your response was that you didn't know how, you were unsure how, that I was better with technology, that I was better with getting those things set up, and it would just be much easier for me to do it and then share it that way. There were multiple accounts set up. There was one set up by someone else. There was also one set up by me.
That is incorrect, sir. There's actually police records that state that the main GoFundMe page that was hooked up, that was attached to my bank account was set up by a church lady.
So Travis is lying?
Yeah. Here's the thing. He did set up a GoFundMe account, but the GoFundMe account that Travis set up was not attached to my bank account. So the GoFundMe account that Travis set up, there was never any money put into that account, and police records show that as well.
Well, he said within 36 hours, he was slammed with people saying that you were scamming, and he got those messages from Oregon, California, multiple states, right?
Germany as well.
Germany, Oregon, and California were 3 places. Were you scamming people in Germany?
That's incorrect.
Lon, go ahead.
Well, hello, Michael. I haven't seen you in a couple of years. There are 2 things that strike me sitting here listening to you and looking at you. Well, we had a 2-hour breakfast in which you told me all of these things. And I remember looking across the breakfast table at you, at your eyes, the sincerity in your eyes, the way you told your story, which is exactly how you have been speaking today. You're really smooth. You're horrible on the details. You really need to find a different way to make money, Michael. I don't think you did all of this to seek attention. I think you did this because you wanted to make a couple of fast bucks.